Okay, the
Okay, the
answer
answer
is
is
all of the
all of the
above.
above.
Number
Number
2.
two,
What will
what will
happen to the
happen to the
calf
calf
of
of
Samaria?
Samaria?
A.
A.
Broken into
Broken into
pieces.
pieces.
B.
B.
Ground into
Ground into
powder.
powder.
C.
C.
Melted in a
Melted in a
fire.
fire.
D. All
D.
of the
All of the
above.
above.
And
And
E.
E,
A
A,
and
and
B.
D.
It
It
is
is
broken into
broken into
pieces
pieces
according to
according to
Hosea
Hosea
chapter
chapter
8,
8,
verse
verse
6.
6.
Number
Number
3.
3.
According to
According to
Hosea
Hosea
chapter
chapter
8,
8,
what
what
had
had
Israel
Israel
forgotten?
forgotten?
A.
A.
His
His
maker.
maker.
B.
B.
God's
God's
law.
law.
C.
C.
To keep
To
the
keep the
Sabbath.
Sabbath.
D.
D.
That God
That
had
God
brought
had
them
brought
out
them
of
out of
Egypt.
Egypt. E.
None of the
None of the
above.
above.
Next number. Number 4. What metaphor is used by Hosea that would happen to Israel's glory? A. Fly away like a bird. B. Disappear like a vapor. C. Melt away like the snow. D. Vanish like a shadow. And E. None of the above. Okay, the answer is letter A. They fly away like a bird. Hosea 9:11. Number 5. To where would Samaria be carried? A. To Assyria. B. To Babylon. C. To Egypt. D. Medo Persia. And E. None of the above. Okay, they were carried to Assyria. Hosea 10 verses 5 to 6. How severe was God's judgment against his people? A. All your fortress shall be plundered. B. Mothers were dashed to the ground with their children. C. King of Israel will be completely destroyed. D. Roar of battle will rise against your people. And E. All of the above. It's all of the above. Hosea. Number 7. According to Prophet Hosea, what should you sow if you expect to reap in mercy? A. Goodness. B. Kindness. C. Charity. D. Righteousness. And E. Prayerfulness. It's righteousness. Hosea 10:12. Sow for yourself righteousness, reap in mercy, break the fallow ground for its. Okay, number 8. Why did the nation not deserve mercy? A. Because they were backsliding. B. Because they refused to repent. C. Because they are proud. D. All of the above. And E. None of the above. They may all be a reason, but according to Hosea in our Bible reading, it's because they refused to repent. Hosea 11:5. How did God show that he was turned between love and justice? A. I will not execute the fierceness of an anger. B. I will not destroy Ephraim again. C. I will not come in terror. D. I will let them dwell in their houses. And E. All of the above. It's all of the above because God is a God of love. Hosea 11:9 to 11. What example and lesson from history did God mention to rebuke Ephraim's sin in chapter 12 of Hosea? A. In his strength, he struggled with God. I have found wealth with myself in all my labor. C. Ephraim provoked him to anger most bitterly. D. A cunning Canaanite, deceitful scale are in his hands. And E. All of the above.
Chapter 12.
It's all of the above. It's the whole chapter of Hosea 12. Number 11. How had the Lord spoken to his people? A. By flashes. B. By angel. By the ministry of the prophets. B. By Urim and Thummim. And E. None of the above. How did the Lord spoke to his people in Isaiah's time? Some questions are also but in other Bible books. By the ministry of his prophets. Hosea 12:10. The Lord spoke to some people according to the rest of them, but not in Hosea's mention. Number 12. How shall Hosea be compared the men of Ephraim at their judgment? A. As the morning cloud. B. As the early dew that passed away. C. As shaft blown off from the threshing floor. D. As the smoke out of the chimney. And E. All of the above. It's all of the above. Hosea 13:3. What was Hosea strongly encouraged Israel to do? A. Give more of your silver and gold. B. Love your neighbor as yourself. C. Be strong and courageous. D. Return to the Lord your God. And E. All of the above. D. Hosea 14:1 and 2. He said, return to the Lord your God. Number 14. What would the Lord do for Israel if they returned unto the Lord? A. Heal their backsliding. B. Love them freely. C. Restore their lands. D. All of the above. And E. A and B. The answer is A and B. Hosea 14:4. I will hear their backsliding. I will love them freely, for my anger has returned away from him. Okay, number 15. What was the promise of restoration God told Hosea for his people? A. I will love them freely. B. I shall be revived like grain and grow like a vine. C. He shall grow like a lily. D. His branch shall spread. And E. All of the above. It is all of the above. Hosea 14:4-7.
Pero nasa first chapters ng Hosea yun,
Okay, number 16. What was Hosea's concluding word of wisdom and challenge to the people? A. Be strong and courageous. B. Repent and be baptized. C. Let him know them for the ways of the Lord are right. D. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. E. Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil. Let him know them the ways of the Lord are right. Hosea 14:9. What behavior the author advised to get help from a trusted professional for a person attacking Jesus properly? This is from the lesson.
Lesson?
From the quarterly lesson. Yes. What behavior the author advised to get help from the trusted professional for a person is attacking Jesus' property? Abusive, adultery, stealing, violence, E. All of the above. From the quarterly lesson. It is abusive. Okay, the first lesson, that's a Sunday lesson according to Joseph. Joseph felt sorry for their suffering that he wept for them. What suffering his brethren gone through the years? A. Lack of food due to famine. B. Difficulty in traveling to Egypt. Poverty in Canaan. B. Plagued by guilty conscience. And E. None of the above. What suffering his brethren gone through the years? It's plagued by guilty conscience. 1 Corinthians 3:17. All the three of them are just temporary during the famine. Okay, number 19. Blank has defined as the willingness to abandon one's right to resentment, condemnation, revenge toward an offender or group who acts justly. Is it A. Forgetting, B. Forgiveness, C. Disgrace, D. Treasure, reminisce, remember? What is defined as willingness to abandon one's right to resentment? It's forgiveness. Everyone is correct.
I don't forget. Hindi ako makakalimot. Pero I can forgive.
Last question. What was Jesus' declaration on the cross related to this week's lesson? A. Thou shalt be with me in paradise. B. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? C. Father, forgive them, for they know what they do. D. Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit. In our lesson, what was Jesus' declaration on the cross? Or the words of Jesus on the cross that is mentioned in our lesson this week? Father, forgive them, for they know what to do. That was on the Wednesday lesson, Luke 23. Okay, that ends our quiz for the first part. The second part will be on the Millennium Fundamental Beliefs. Please log off.
Right away, Brother Goodwin.
Pardon?
We can start right away.
Yeah, we could start right away, yes. Log it on, log off, and log on to the next quiz. Code 754895.